welcome back to my channel. I'm Darian, and today we're going to be talking about Sephora's best skin ever glow concealers. So I do have a video about Sephora's best skin ever already on my channel about the foundation and the prior concealers that they had in store. I do believe the best skin ever glow is a new concealer that they have launched recently. Absolutely love this foundation. I feel like this foundation gives such good coverage, and even though it gives such a good coverage, what I would consider medium to full coverage, it gives such a nice skin like look. The other concealers from Sephora Best Skin Ever, I consider these the original ones because these are the first ones I saw in store before the Best Skin Ever Glow came out. Absolutely love these concealers. This is the full coverage version of Best Skin Ever concealers. And now we get to talk about Best Skin Ever Glow. I recently went to Sephora and saw it in store. I didn't actually go into detail as far as researching what this concealer is supposed to do and what it's supposed to give. I just assumed with the glow, it's supposed to be giving skin, okay? It's supposed to be giving flawless, sexy summer skin, okay? I saw it at Sephora in store and I purchased two colors. The colors that I purchased were 37 and then I purchased the other color 55. I really love how 55 looks on me. So with me having already used the Best Skin Ever Glow concealers without really doing much research on it, I got to see how it looks on me and how it feels on me without really knowing what it says it's supposed to give. So I absolutely do love the Best Skin Ever Glow concealers, and now I'm gonna go ahead and jump in and tell you about my experience. So I actually used these concealers this past weekend. I did it Saturday and Sunday, wore them pretty much at least 6 hours. So I got to get a good amount of time to give me a pretty accurate view of what this concealer will look like on my skin as I'm wearing it. So my whole purpose in buying the Best Skin Ever Glow concealers was because I know that spring is here now and summer is coming up. And in spring and summer, I still like to wear makeup. I still like to do my glam and everything. But I find now that I've been more into skincare and taking, you know, what I would consider very good care of my skin at this point in my life, I really want my makeup at certain times, especially when it's hot outside, to be a little more reflective of my natural skin and that natural glow. And I don't always want to feel like I'm caked up, you know, when I'm wearing makeup. And so that was my purpose in buying Best Skin Ever Glow. And I feel like me buying the Best Skin Ever Glow concealers have definitely been in alignment with what my original purpose was for buying these concealers. The first time that I put on the concealer, I actually was like, let me put on a little bit on my lids to kind of act as a base. I know it says Best Skin Ever Glow, but I have some products that are supposed to be skin-like, that are supposed to give that glowy feel, but it still has a lot of pigmentation and what I would consider full coverage or high coverage for a glow product. So when I tried to put on the Best Skin Ever Glow concealer as something to go under my eyeshadow, y'all, it was like it started to not dissipate, not in a bad way. It didn't have enough base to act as an eyeshadow base. So immediately I knew, oh, this for sure is going to be that skin-like glowy type of concealer. With that happening, I already knew that this concealer was not gonna be full coverage or what I would consider a full coverage concealer. But just based off of me wearing it on my own, I don't feel like this is a concealer that if you're looking for full coverage, that's you probably would go to. So if you're somebody who may have a lot of scarring on your skin or still working on your skin to where you're getting your complexion even, I feel like you might want to try it on in store first if you're still looking for that glow light concealer but you still want good coverage. What I can definitely say is that I know for sure the Best Skin Ever concealer that I first purchased, which is not the glow line, it's just Best Skin Ever, these. I really love these. Now these will give you great coverage. Actually on the packaging it says full coverage, so this definitely does have that full coverage look if that's what you're going for. I'm gonna actually go ahead and look at what this says. It says it's buildable. I don't see anything looking at the actual bottle about it saying that it is gonna go medium or full coverage. But I do know from me wearing it, I would not consider that full coverage. I do feel like you will get some coverage, but I wouldn't necessarily go to this if I am looking to cover up any spots or anything like that. I feel like you may still be able to see some hyperpigmentation if you have a deeper skin tone and maybe you have darker under eyes or hyperpigmentation that you may still be working on. I'm not saying that it could not work. I am just saying that I would definitely try it out first and see how it works for you, because what I was thinking was that it would have had a little bit more, I guess, pigmentation in the base of the concealer when I first tried it on. I love the look. I love the glow. I love how it makes my skin look very skin-like. I can say that I don't have a lot of concealers that are gonna give you that skin-like glow, but also still don't end up looking cakey once you pile on powder and the rest of your products. But I can say that I put on the Best Skin Ever concealer under my eyes, and I set it like how I set any other concealer under my eyes, and I really love that after my oils came through, it has a nice glow without getting super oily. And that's one of the things that I noticed wearing the Best Skin Ever Glow concealer was after I got home from both nights after being out and wearing the concealer throughout the day, I noticed that my skin, it still looked glowy without a lot of oil. And I have some products that have made me look oily when I got home at the end of the night. So I love that this is a glow product, but I feel like it still did not exaggerate any oiliness or any oil that has come out from my skin. And at the end of the day, I still felt like my makeup looked really good. I still felt like I didn't really have to do any touching up. I could have, but I felt like whatever oil did seep through the concealer, I felt like it looked pretty natural. Like it looked like natural oils that would have come in just anyway. So since I've already started to go into what Best Skin Ever Glow says on the packaging, I'm just gonna go through and read what it says it's supposed to do and tell you my thoughts on if I feel like that's what I experienced when wearing Best Skin Ever Glow. So it says multi-purpose concealer. I would agree that it could be a multi-purpose concealer. Again, like I said, I have not personally tried it on any super, you know, dark pigmentation. Actually, I have a scar right here with some hyperpigmentation on it. So I'm actually gonna apply some of the Best Skin Ever Glow on top of that, and we can see what it does for this. I actually use a brush to blend out the Best Skin Ever concealer all the days that I've used it. So I'm gonna use a brush to blend this out, and we can see. All right, so I'm gonna put a little bit right here and blend that out so we can see right in front of us. All right, so this is the blend out, and as you can see, you can see some hyperpigmentation coming through after I blended it out. And this is a pretty compact brush. So that goes back to what I was saying earlier. I don't know if I would say that this would be the first thing to go to for somebody with a lot of deep hyperpigmentation or darker under eye area. But I feel like if you don't really have a lot of problems with hyperpigmentation or dark marks, this is a very beautiful coverage that it gives. It's like very skin light, feels very lightweight, and I love that in the lightweightness, it gives that glow look without it feeling greasy. I have had so many products that claim to give that glow look, but it feels so oily, and I don't like a glow product that makes skin feel and look oily. I want it to look glowy, okay? Dewy without that oiliness behind it. So moving on the Best Skin Ever Glow, it says that it gives a luminous finish. I definitely would have to say that I do actually agree with that. It also on the bottle says it has prebiotics, it's buildable, weightless texture, long wear. I definitely do feel like that this can be long wear. If you're more oily, I kind of would consider your natural oils, how your skin acts. I feel like for an oily person, this might, you never know how stuff can go with oiliness. So I wouldn't jump and say that this probably would be long wear for everyone. I feel like it probably would be a person-to-person thing for them to decide on if this would be considered long wear to them, depending on how oily your skin could get. It says 12-hour hydration, corrects, smooths, and illuminates. As far as 12 hours, I don't want to jump and speak on that because the 2 days that I did wear it, I did not wear it for 12 hours. So I don't want to jump in and say, you know, that it did give 12-hour hydration. But I will say that I do feel like my skin looked really good. Again, it had that glowy, luminous, skin-like look. And so I can say that my skin did not feel dry, irritated, or anything using a concealer. But I'm not surprised if this concealer for sure gives some hydration. Also, it says non-comedogenic, which I feel like is a good thing because I don't know anybody who wants products that could cause acne or cause, you know, their skin to flare up in any way. And it also says dermatologist tested. So just like how I felt about the original Best Skin Ever, how I really loved all the different things that come with the concealer that are on the label for the concealer, I feel like this has some pretty good things, and this is a pretty good concealer, and I feel like it's a very good price considering a lot of the concealers out today. So I feel like for the quality, it's definitely worth what they are charging. Honestly, I would probably put this up there with one of the higher end concealers. I have some high end concealers that I actually feel like I'm gonna be going to Sephora Best Skin Ever Glow more to for this summer than those. So I'm gonna go ahead and basically just give my final thoughts on the product. Do I love it? Yes, I do. The Best Skin Ever Glow is definitely something I'm excited about wearing a lot more frequently. As far as the foundation under the concealer that I have on today, it's very lightweight, very skin light, not a liquid foundation, it's a stick foundation. So I felt like the Best Skin Ever Glow just helped to just add that soft touch of concealer to it without giving it too much. I feel like it's very straightforward. I feel like this is a versatile concealer, something that you could wear if you're gonna be outside, have a day outside in the sun, and it's also something that you could wear every day to work if you feel like you just want something nice, lightweight, skin light, but still give you that nice little, you know, you just want to wear a little something for every day. So yes, that's really all I have to say about the Best Skin Ever Glow concealers. I love them, I'm keeping them, and I feel like this is gonna be my new summer and spring routine as far as what I go to a lot. As far as a contour, if I'm gonna use a liquid contour, I really prefer a more light contour. So that actually may be something that I go and do, is purchase a darker one. But other than that, that's pretty much all I have to say about the product. I hope that you have a chance to check it out and see if it works for you. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope that it helped you decide on if you want to check out the Best Skin Ever Glow. Be sure to check out any more of my other videos that interest you, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.